Good afternoon and welcome to Fast Horses today for Sunday, April 21st. We've got some selections and some horses to mention here at Santa Anita today. So let's get started. We'll get started in the first race. First race is a maiden special weight running at 7 furlongs. Interesting distance here. They don't run it too often, but for these maidens. But we've got the one horse here, Quick Brown Fox, out of the Richard Mandela barn. This horse, they brought in the great Frankie Dettori to ride, so I think that tells you that they're very serious about this horse. First time starter. She was very highly regarded last time. She was supposed to run a couple weeks back, and I think there was a mishap in the paddock, and she ended up scratching. But has worked out nice since then, so I don't think there's any worse for wear. Bred in, as they say, bred in purple by Justify, and her mother is named Bast, which some of you might remember. Bast was a really, really good horse for Bob Baffert a few years back. Broke her maiden in the Del Mar debutante, and then I think went on to win the Chandelier, which at the time was a grade 1. So she was a really nice horse. And Spendthrift, I believe, spent quite a bit of money to add to their broodmare band and, to produce horses like this. So Quick Brown Fox, 9 to 5 in the program. I would love to see that. But, maybe if this horse is worth odds you like, it's certainly worth a win bet on Quick Brown Fox. Good luck to them. Third race is the next race. I like a horse. This is the complete opposite end of the spectrum. Maiden 20,000 claimers for 6.5 furlongs. So certainly much different than that first race. But I'm going to put a little win bet on the 4-horse Bring 'em Home for Eric Kruljak and Tyler Bays. This horse comes off a pretty long layoff. Back in last saw this horse back in December of last year at Los Al. Ran in these claiming races. Someone tried to claim this horse. Looks like it was a voided claim. So this is a long, layoff here. I think with these cheap horses, I think sometimes the move is off a layoff. They come back and, maybe they're a little fresh and, could find a soft field. So 4-1, Tyler Bays. I'll make a win bet on Bring 'em Home. All right, now I want to move over to the fourth race, which honestly, this is my favorite horse of the day. This is a down the hill Silent Lure. Is a stake race here, $100,000 stake race. And I'll tell you something, I really, really like the 3-horse First Piece for Mark Glatt and Mike Smith. Love the way Mike Smith's been riding horses lately, certainly in the grass. He's a big, big factor. I mean, he's kind of had a renaissance here. But this horse is a nice horse. Smith has been on this horse just about, his whole career. And this year, we'll just look at races this year. This horse came off a pretty long layoff, about 8-month layoff. Ran down the hill in an allowance race and ran beautifully. I mean, the horse got up on the wire, beat Big Beef Winslow, which Beef Winslow, it's not horses like he'll be facing today, but Beef Winslow had Flavian Pratt on the horse, and of course we know the Pratt effect. He moves horses up several lengths, and that horse ran outstanding. First Piece beat him at the wire. Then they thought so much of that race, which I thought a lot of that race too. They put the horse in the grade 1 Frankie Kilroe mile, and this horse had the outside post, had to chase that speedy horse out of the Mandela barn. I can't remember the name of the horse, but the horse has run really well. Chased that horse around the track, and it ended up going by him and kind of took a bit of a lead in the stretch in the grade 1 Kilroe mile, and ended up getting beat by Dujour, Easter, and Ajiz came third. This horse ended up coming fourth, but I thought ran a really, really big race. Huge race, to go from running down the hill to go to a grade 1 mile race. Now, First Piece is 2-1 in the program. 2-1 is a gift, in my opinion. I'm going to make a win bet on First Piece. Love this horse a lot today. I think First Piece is going to be a horse you're going to see in some major stakes company in California. So let's go, Mike Smith. You know what to do. You let the horse do the work and you finish up strong. Let's go, Mike Smith, on the 3 First Piece. All right, now let's go over to the 6th race. The 6th race is a turf race, California allowance horses here. They're running a 1 1/8 first level allowance horses. I like the 2-horse here, Woo Babe. Richard Baltus takes over from John Sadler, and Yesterday saw this happen where Baltus had a horse that he took over from John Sadler, had a bit of a layoff, and the horse came back to win, ran lights out. That was Moon Ice yesterday. Horse ran by daylight. So, this horse might fit kind of the same profile. Sadler had been training this horse, had run some nice races, had been running in the California allowance races, has a decent record on the turf. And, coming off a long layoff now at the Baltus barn, Rispoli's on the horse, 4-1 in the program. Would love to see 4-1 on Woo Babe. Rispoli certainly knows how to get it done in these turf races. So, yeah, I like the 2-horse here, Woo Babe. All right, now let's go to the 7th race. 7th race is a optional claiming starter allowance at a mile. And I'm going to put a little win bet on the 10-horse here, who is Bad Sneakers, coming out of the Mark Glatt barn. So, Mark Glatt, I got you early there with first piece. I know you guys are probably really excited about that. But, don't forget about Bad Sneakers here, the 10-horse. 7-2, Kyle Frey. I think this horse has been running with better. And I think, comes in and runs with, a lot lighter company today. Coming out of the 10 hole is going to be a bit of a challenge, but, that's what's gambling, is we look for challenges. So I think Kyle Frey will know what to do. He certainly knows how to get a horse out, get forward position, which my guess he'll try and do that. And, 7-2 on Bad Sneakers, I do believe it's worth a play. Couple other horses to mention. There's the graded race today. It's the 9th race to Santa Maria. Santa Maria, it's a mile and a 16th, grade 2, so nice field. A couple horses, I think that, Desert Dawn's been a nice horse. Won the La Cañada earlier in the Santa Anita meet. Super Shine out of Argentina, that's for Phil D'Amato as well. We'll see what this horse looks like and how she runs there in North America. And the 7, Coffee in Bed. Always liked this horse out of the Richard Mandela barn. We'll see. But those are horses, to look at in the Santa Maria race here. And, that's about it there for today. I don't have any pick 5s to play, but I'm going to make the win bets on those horses. So let's recap. In race 1, I'm going to bet the 1. In race 3, I'm going to bet the 4. In race 4, it's my favorite horse of the day, first piece, number 3. And then the 6th race, the 2-horse, Wee Babe. And then in the 7th race, Bad Sneakers. So good luck to you today in Santa Anita. Maybe make some win bets here or use some of these picks in your pick 5s, pick 4s, pick 3s, daily doubles, whatever you might look to play today. But I do wish you the best of luck today. Let's get some good luck, some good trips, and some good racing. Thank you.